Ghost children. I, 23F, am a witch and have adopted 3 ghost children. A set of twin girls named Lily and Rose who appeared to be about 12 when I first met them. Now they look more like 15 most of the time. And Sam, who is gender fluid, who prefers he/they pronouns, who looks about 7 years old. The twins have been with me since I was about 15. It was a very hot summer, and I remember that it hadn't rained in several days. I was in my bedroom, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw something. It was white and pink. I walked over to my window, which was covered by this black and green flannel sheet that I was using as a curtain. The window was too wide for the sheet to fully cover it, so there was about 2 inches of gap on either side, and my bed was right in front of it. So I move the curtain aside, and I look out, and I see the yellow-green with grass and the gray rock that's right in front of my window. There was a bush that flowered white in the spring on the other side of the window. I was weirded out by this, so as I'm going back to whatever I was doing, I don't remember what, I saw the rock and I looked at it, and there was a wet spot on it, like the rock had been sat on by somebody who was soaking wet. A few weeks later, I was in the bathtub, and I closed my eyes, and when I opened my eyes, I saw this girl in a very pale pink or white nightgown floating right above me. She had dark brown hair, and she is soaking wet, and I see like a little rose print on her nightgown, and her eyes looked red. I could not move for about 2 to 3 minutes, and during that time, I felt one of the water droplets from her hair land on the back of my hand and roll into the bathwater. I watched other droplets from her hair and her body land in the bathtub around me. When I could move again, I ran into my bedroom, which was right to the bathroom. Over the years, as I have become stronger as a witch, the girls have been able to transform from looking like they have recently died to looking more normal. Both still wear their signature flowers on their dresses and oftentimes are wearing black leggings or even jeans. They are very much like your average teenage girls who like doing their own things, but also like spending time with me while I craft and watch shows. They both enjoy watching different stuff. Lily prefers Twilight, much to my annoyance, but she gets to watch it with my mom, who loves having them visit, while Rose likes watching Supernatural and prefers Sam to Dean. I love my girls, even if they like to scare me and others by showing up in reflective surfaces in their drowned forms. It took me a very long time to fully be able to understand them, but I pick up on their emotions and the random thoughts that pop into my mind, like wanting downs from a place nearby when I'm bride broke. They and Sam have a plate on my altar, so they get all the snacks they want when I can afford it. And they get to go visit Grandma, my mom, often. She can understand them much like I can. Sam came to me and a former roommate and fellow witch of mine when we were moving into a new house. On the day we moved in, I opened one of the hall closets and smelled dried blood. It hit like a wave, rushing out of the closet. My roommate was right behind me at the time and smelled it too. This closet, which was very small, barely big enough for a small child to crouch in. I looked inside and felt around, trying to see if I could find a source of the smell. I found nothing. A few days later, I was unpacking boxes in my upstairs bedroom with a friend. I was sitting on my bed while my friend was unpacking a box near my closet. I watched as she pulled out my only pair of embroidery scissors and placed them on the middle shelf of the closet next to a ball of bright pink yarn, and turned back to the box and reach inside. I turned away and my friend gasped. I turned back and see her holding the scissors. I looked back the shelf and saw the scissors weren't on the shelf anymore, and the ball had rolled towards the wall of the closet. Lights would flicker, and the laundry room door would shut and become stuck. Finally, I and my roommate had had enough and confronted the ghost, Sam, right in front of the laundry room. Both me and my roommate suddenly felt afraid of the storage room on the other side of the laundry room. We went upstairs to go my room, pacing the closet where we smelt the blood, and again we felt the same fear as before. Now I'm a child abuse survivor, and I know the fear of one's parent very well. I recognized that same type of fear in that moment, years and miles away from my abuser. Grabbed my roommate's hand and dragged her back downstairs, following the feeling of needing to find a safe place, which ended up being in my roommate's walk-in closet. It took a few more days before we were able to fully meet Sam and comfort him. Sam, asked if me and my roommate would be his caretakers, knowing about the twins for me and a couple of ghosts of my roommate's friends. We both agreed and became moms to Sam. Sam ended up favoring and choosing to stay with me permanently after being bullied by my ex-roommate's ghosts after I had moved out.